existing center line, edge of pavement, all this stuff, but no point. So I'm gonna import the points. Okay, so again, watch carefully, this is the only other review we'll have on importing points, which will be part of your assignment, part of your test as well. Okay, so I'm gonna go to, I'm demonstrating, okay? So point creation tools, I'm gonna go over here to import. Okay, I'm gonna import, I'm gonna look for the file by hitting the green plus sign. And then this one's called topo. Okay, I'll go open. I'm not gonna do anything with this. I have to change it to PNEZD or else it will not work properly, right? It has to be the right format. Hit okay, there's all the points. I'm gonna now make a surface. So I'm gonna go to surfaces. Again, what do I do now? Right click, say create surface, and I'll call it a road. Okay, and I'm gonna make this road in contours and triangles as well. Okay, so it's, again, all very simple. Now I'm gonna go to my surface, which is not populated with anything. And what am I gonna do to make this surface?
Right.
What do I have as far as definition? What do I have here? I have the point. So I'm gonna right click, say add, and I'm gonna add all the points. Okay, and there's my surface. Now if I take a look at this surface, this is an intersection, it doesn't look very good. Okay, can anybody see an intersection there?
Yes.
Okay, so I have the points and I have all these point groups. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the center line point group, right click, and then I'm gonna say update. And it automatically loaded all the points that were pre-coded into the center line. In fact, I can do it to all in one shot. I can just go to point groups and say update. And now all the point groups are populated. Okay, and they're on center line. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna split this screen one more time here. Viewport configuration to vertical. And I'm just gonna move this one. Okay, with this. Okay, so I just want to change this so you can see the difference. Okay, so that's what that intersection looks like right now. Now let's go over here, and I'm gonna say, I'm gonna go here and say break lines, add, and actually I'm gonna do this way. I'm just gonna go grab all these things here, and I'm gonna say, I wanna add, I guess I'll have to try to do them all in one shot. I'll say BL for break lines, I'll make this point 1, and say okay. And now I'm gonna go over here and grab all these. Now, since it knows it's looking for break lines, I'm just gonna grab all the break lines like that. Now watch the screen on the right. Okay, so from, just by pulling in those break lines, which attach the points, before it was just rocky old surface, now those break lines have made it so you can see a center line, you can see the edge of the curves. You know, it still needs some work. You can flip triangles around for a half an hour, making it look nice. But again, that's the benefit. So again, we imported points, put it on the surface, then we use break lines to give some order to those points. Okay, so that's all I want to show you. Okay, let me kill this one. Okay, so now we're gonna go do some surfaces, and then we'll do the assignment. Should we read it out? We'll just see this. Demonstrate. Okay, okay. So let me just, we'll see. Okay, so I'm going to surfaces, it should be open, and I'm going to go with the surface. Oh, it's the same, get back.
Can't see.
Oh, you can't see this?
Yeah.
Sure, I hope.
Okay.
No, it says hit right there.
Bottom left. Something like that. No.
Because does.
Okay, so
Okay, now,
wait.
surface.
Wait, no. No, it's
Still all doors.
It's still hidden.
We're gonna do these two. Okay?
No.
So this one, again, just showing you how to, okay, so here's another way to make surfaces. So this one has 3 contour lines. Okay, these, no points, right, in this surface. If I look at this one here and go to my properties, this one's at 70, the elevation over here is 704.
Sorry, it's still hidden.
We still can't see.
We can see, we can don't know.
That bottom left. Okay.
Oh. thought I would-
There we go.
Okay, so this top one was 704, the elevation, the second one, if you look at the elevation, 702.
No,
It's
still
Just
sorry.
refresh your screen.
The whole
Well,
files.
the whole
hidden.
files are hidden, you should. Like the folder.
So if I want to move this off of the screen, I just press here, right?
Create visible
Huh?
successfully.
Yeah, there.
If I want to get this off, and I want the whole screen.
Current speed, sir, we should enroll the first file?
Okay, okay. I will
Yeah,
put it.
whatever it's called, P.
So I don't want that. I don't want that. I want it off.
Okay. So this top contour line's at 704, the next one's at 702, the next one's at 700, I think. Okay, so, I wanna build a surface, so what do? Right click on surfaces, create surface, and I'll call this a berm. Berm, doesn't matter. It's a hill, you know?
Berm?
Berm, B-E-R. You can call it a hill. Okay, for the style, once again, I'm gonna use the triangles. So go to contours and triangles. Okay? Anyone problem? Create surface. Surface is called a berm or a hill. The style is contours and triangles. Okay, I'll hit OK. Okay, now I have my surface, and if I expand it, again, there's nothing here. Okay, what can I populate this with? I have boundaries, break lines, contours. There we go, contours. I'll stop there for add, and then I'll just, I'll make them inordinate distance 0.1 because I want, 0.1, I want to have, more points, the lag points at every 0.1 foot. Okay, and uncheck all these other boxes.
So,
Okay? So I went to contours, I said add contours, and I can say, I'll say C1 for contours 1. And then I'm gonna hit OK, and then I'm just gonna left click and select these 3 and hit enter. And now I've made my hill. Okay. Now, there's some things that I don't want are here, so I might as well get rid of it right away. Right here, there's these lines here, which some lines just jumped there by mistake. These lines right here. So how can I get rid of these lines?
Click on, click.
freeze,
No, I
freeze,
can't delete it.
freeze,
Delete the whole
freeze.
If someone said edit, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna click this line. Right here it says edit surface.
Okay.
And in edit surface, one of the choices is delete line. Right, we had swap edge, we also have delete line. So I'm gonna pick delete line. I'm gonna carefully go in here and just pick the lines like that. Using a rectangle, and then hit enter. And now I got rid of those lines, maybe there's one more here. And then on the other side, there's a few, these are like called sliver triangles. They're just like extra triangles that came as part of the definition. Okay, so there's my sliver triangles are gone. Okay, so now I want to look at this surface. So I'm going to select the surface. I'm going to go into Object Viewer up here. Make sure shades of gray are on, and I'm going to rotate this, and hopefully you'll see this.
Just select it right there. Select it.
Okay. Anybody see a problem with this surface?
I know how.
Right over here, right? There's a flat here. Okay, it's coming down, and then it goes, hit this line, and then it's flat. So this isn't, if you're designing a golf course, you don't want your berm to have a flat part like that, you want it to be a nice radiated hill. Okay, so let's look and see what's going
So
on.
select the whole thing?
Right over here,
This whole thing?
Oh wait, hold on.
right over here, when a contour line crosses back and forth between points that are on the same elevation, what do you get? If it goes from 704 to 704, 704, 704, it's a flat area, right? So we don't want a flat area, we want it to all be radiating down. So here's the method of fixing that, which is really quite easy. I'm gonna select the surface once again, go to edit surface, and I'm gonna pick line. I could go swapping edges to change these triangles, but I'm gonna go add line first. Okay, so I go add line. I'll pick this point right here, since that's the middle of that thing. I'm gonna come down to somewhere around there. And I've already fixed most of the thing. I can go and do another line from this point and come down to this point and go like that. Now I can keep doing that, or else I'll hit escape once and I'll go back to edit surface and I'll say swap edge, because I might as well just swap these edges and change the direction of the triangle. And that's, gonna do the same thing. Okay, so, now that I've done that, now I've gotten rid. So this is what I want to have. I want all my my edges to radiate down. And that makes a smooth hill.